Okay, there we go. Hi, everyone. Was having some trouble getting my cute little face to show up in OBS, but there it is. And hopefully the audio is okay. I have been making some adjustments to my mic levels, because I feel like I've been peaking a lot in my audio, and I have a really nice microphone, so I should not be peaking. Just been trying to figure out sort of... Aw! Thank you for the follow, Nori Bake Rosa. Yeah, just been trying to figure out the right audio levels so that my mic is not peaking, but also that it's not too quiet. But... Hi! Welcome to my art stream. So I'm gonna explain what I'm doing while I try to get some reference photos up on my computer. So I really want to play... Here's the plan. I've been playing Tunic. Loving Tunic. Getting really close to the end of Tunic. Thinking about what I would like to play when I am done with Tunic. And, I got the Utena visual novel working on my computer, and I would really love to play that. Utena is very special for me, and I think it would be a very fun thing to play. And... Sorry, I'm just looking for reference images. But because it is special to me, I would like to draw something to put in the YouTube thumbnails, so it actually kind of looks nice. So I would like to draw myself as an Utena student council member. And that is the goal for this stream, is to at least start on that artwork. I think it'll be fun. There we go. I found a picture of Utena with the sword. Sword's very important. I promised cool swords in this stream. Aw, we love horns. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, making the horns in Live 2D was really fun. They don't move as much, like, you can't see the 3 dimensions as much as, I would like. I would like to go back at some point and tweak it a little bit, so that, you know, there's a little more movement, but it was fun to try to, like, get the horns and the hair to work in Live 2D. I think horns are really fun. Here we go. Conveniently, a lot of angles on different student council outfits. And this one has the sword. There we go. Alright, now I'm gonna prop my tablet back up so I can actually start drawing. I have a stand with my tablet, but I also have the tablet propped up extra with my copy of the Fooly Cooly Omnibus, which is a pretty big book, that I've had for a long time. I don't know if I've ever actually sat down and read it. Is that why the website is called Reddit? Because it sounds like the words Reddit? I just blew my own mind. Anyway, let's draw. You can see a post on the website, and you can say that you have read it. Okay. I'm thinking about how I would actually like to draw this. Honestly, I'm gonna think less about what's gonna look good in a YouTube thumbnail, and just make something that I think will be fun to draw. And the music I have playing is from the Game Chops YouTube channel, which always has like a live stream of like video gaming remixes going. I really like to put it up for art streams. It's nice to just have something quality that's like a radio, so I don't have to mess with it at all. Gonna try to get a little, like, Michelangelo. Is Michelangelo the one who painted the one with God and Adam? I actually don't know. But that vibe for the hand, that very, very gestural hand that I love so much. It's very rough, but trying to get that vibe. God, I love the hands in Utena. These look so good. I mean, obviously these are like animation still frames, so they're not exactly like good as like individual frames that have been screen capped here, but like the vibe of these hands, I love them. Kind of like spidery in a way I really like. Drawing swords is hard. I have to think about like what the actual angle of the sword is going to be. I think I want more foreshortening here. actually like that already. This is like a slightly low angle, which I don't know if that's what I intended when I started drawing it, but it's looking that way, and I'm just gonna lean into that. The one downside to art streaming is, even with my Fooly Cooly Omnibus propping up my tablet here, I don't know how I can get it at an angle where I'm not going to be like looking down the whole time, and thus my VTuber model is not going to have their eyes closed the whole time. My laptop is propped up on my 3 D&D books, which are sort of the most useful big books I have within arm's reach. But, you know, we'll figure something out. This is not turning out too bad for first thing I've drawn in like a week. Just a sketch now. Try to figure out what the clothes are gonna look like. love these uniforms. I think they look so cool. I would love to be able to design clothes like this for fictional characters. Obviously very different shoujo proportions. But I'll try to get satisfying angles nonetheless. Let's see if I can get a better reference for the pants. This is from the manga, but a very good reference photo. I think it's from the manga. I hope this is actually from the manga and not, like, extremely accurate fan art, but, looks about right. Ugh. God, I love this artwork. I love how high the waists are. I'm gonna try to replicate that a little more. Those specific proportions. I have a XP pen tablet. Around like here. Maybe a little lower. I don't actually know if that's much different than what I had. I have an XP pen tablet. I had to replace my Cintiq because after 5 years, it finally broke. And I was thinking about just getting another Cintiq, but one, they're quite expensive. I actually got my first Cintiq secondhand, which is part of why it was so old. They're quite expensive. And, I really like them, except for the charging cords are just, at least on the one I had, I don't know if they've ever fixed this problem. My god, the cords are just really bad. Like, you'll sit there, and you'll move, like, the tiniest bit, and your computer will go boop-boop, because it's disconnected. And I thought, wouldn't it be nice to not have that? Just one of those things you get used to, but then, like, when you go to replace something, you're like, what if I didn't have that problem every time? And lo and behold, I got this XP pen tablet, and it's pretty much just as nice as the Cintiq, except the cords were made by a sane person who understood that people would be, like, actually using this in the real world, in a physical space. My only complaint about it, it has, like, very different pen sensitivity. I don't know if it's necessarily better or worse, it's just quite different, so, I've had to adjust it a lot. Just not what I'm used to, and, I still feel like my lines aren't coming out exactly the way I want them to. My only other complaint is that the stand, you know, the Cintiq had a nice adjustable stand with, like, 3 different heights, whereas the XP Pen stand has 1 height, and it's the very low height, thus, my solution of propping it up with the, Cooly Cooly Omnibus, which, I mean, it's a little DIY, I guess it works, but, it would be nice if it didn't make me do that. I have big problems with the 3-dimensionality of sleeves, of, like, understanding, like, these buttons here, right? Like, I do not have the level of artist brain that lets me imagine what position the buttons will be in at different arm angles. It just, like, does not work in my head. Although, like, they could be cheating it. Like, this is down here, this is up here. They could very well just be cheating it and doing what looks nicest at the individual pose, which actually, I figured it out. I'm just gonna do that. So, up here, I suppose? Yeah, that's fine. The manga art has these belts up here, but the anime art does not. I'm going to side with the anime art, because 1, the game I'm going to be playing is in the style of the anime art, it's more iconic, and 2, we do not love a golden belt buckle in this house. Not for me. Probably made these folds a little too pronounced, given that the legs are not, like, right together. I still think they're useful to sort of show the angle. know where the seams are. In this, there's not really visible seams along here, just the sort of like fold along here. I really like drawing seams in clothes. I think it's one of those like tiny details that makes your art so much better. But I will try to just do this. Oh boy. The three-dimensionality of that is really gonna break my brain. Clean that up when I get to the line phase, but try to just do that and see if that will look okay. This could be a little better. Now they all have like slightly different details for their costumes. I think I'm just gonna go with what looks best for the composition, because I'm not gonna be drawing this again. But they all have this pocket here. I think they all have... Okay, they have different shoulder things. Like, Miki has this. Rudy has this thing, which I've had to draw before. It was not fun to draw for some reason. Koga has this, like, knight uniform thing. And Utena, of course, has big red bauble. I don't know what Seonji has, but fuck that guy. I'm just gonna copy Miki's, because it looks the cutest, and I love him. I'm just drawing more of the arm first. This sounds like that song from Avatar. The YouTube video says chill bending, so I guess it is that song from Avatar. I assume that this channel is all video game songs, but that's fun. Let's see. Yeah, something like that. They are much bigger here. I like it when they're big and chunky. Make them bigger. Gonna take a drink of water. I encourage everyone at home to also take a drink of water. highlight or shorten this properly. I'm very jealous of people who can make the folds in clothing look natural, but also, like, aesthetically pleasing. Usually it, like, leans one way or another, you know? Like, either you get it looking natural, but it's just, like, ugly, or you get something that looks nice, but, like, you can't suspend your disbelief to think that something would actually move that way. I also have a much simpler art style than, like, either this or this. So part of it just comes down to simplifying where I need to. That's gonna look alright. Now... I want to tighten up the other sketch layer. Actually, I should add... Well, I'll do the sword on a different layer. I do need to figure out which sort of details to put in. Miki has, like, this thing. Which looks cool, but I don't know if that will suit this composition as much as Jury's thing, which goes like that. A little mix and match is nice. Sayonji has the same one. Let's just go with that so that it's like a blend of the different uniforms. let's figure out the hand and the sword. I think I might just steal Utana's sword. Instead of doing just like a generic student council member sword, just do the Sword of Dio since it's iconic. There we go. Hers is at a downward angle, whereas mine will be at more of an upward angle. I've drawn a lot of swords in my time, and boy, it is very easy to set yourself up for failure. When you're drawing swords, it's like, you don't really think about it when you're in the sketching stage, but like, the angle that the sword is at is really crucial to the composition, but you can really easily trap yourself in a situation where you end up with this sketch for the character and the sketch for the sword, and as you're sort of putting in the details and actually doing the line work, you realize that like the way you have drawn the character and like sort of set them up in the composition just will not allow them to hold the sword in the right direction. And then you either have to redraw a lot of stuff or you kind of have to cheat it. I usually just cheat it because I'm bad. But we'll try to do this right. Is that too small? I think that hand is too small. Well, we'll figure it out. Making Michelangelo hand in front of my face right now, trying to get the right reference. Sausagey. We've got horny VTubers and sausagey hands. That's this stream. Great words of art wisdom. When in doubt, put the fingers together. And make the middle and ring finger connected. Boy, oh boy. I also have to think about the fact that this is a low angle, so I think it's okay that they're a little low. I think that'll be okay. Make the arms a little longer, since this is Utana after all. Long limbs. Good stuff. Do I lower the head because the neck seems kind of long? Or do I leave it the way it is because compositionally I think it works? I'll just leave it the way it is for now. Gonna lower the head down a little bit. Kind of small also, but it's also hard to tell at the angle. You can never go wrong with a big head. That's what I always say. Also, we love a neck that's, like, twisted with, like, one long strip of neck exposed. At least I do. That's how I feel about a neck. I hope everyone has had a nice week. It's my Friday. I'm very excited. I was a little frantic starting this stream, trying to get all my reference photos and stuff, because I usually get off my shift at work like 30 minutes before I start stream. Just the window of time that I have, which is usually, you know, plenty of time to set everything up, but was messing with my sound today and everything, which again, hopefully is okay. Boy, these horns are not positioned right. I can tell you that right now. Okay. But I'm very excited for it to be Friday. Worry about that hair until I get the face. I have a lot of trouble because I have this like curly on the top of my head like that, which I quickly discovered is pretty hard to draw from other angles when it's just a front view. You know, it's just horn, curly thing. Any other angle, the horns realistically are gonna cover it up. But I would rather position it where it looks nice than strictly where it would fall into 3D space. We are going by cartoon character rules. So I will decide. Sometimes I just don't draw it at all. Like, for example, I don't think I've shown this on stream yet. I do this little BRB slide for when I need to go potty, etc. And I didn't bother to draw the little swoopy thing here. I don't know where it would go at an angle like that. I mean, I could look in a mirror and check for myself, but nobody's gonna hold a mirror up behind me. Let's see. Maybe the cutest I've ever drawn myself. I think that's the kind of shape we want. I'm just sitting here trying out different shapes for the, ahoge. As one does. A very, very important consideration to make. Yeah, but I think, something like that probably works best with this angle. I have no idea how I'm gonna render the eyes exactly when I get to that point, but, for now, I think we have a sketch. Looks fine from both angles. I can flatten this down now. We'll leave out the bottom layer. Okay. This canvas is pretty big, so I think the sizing will be fine, but I'm gonna make it a little bigger anyway, just to be sure that I can upscale the drawing enough. This will be fine. Okay. I'm gonna start with the sword. Just because I can tell it's gonna give me some trouble. Sing it, KK. I am now going to Google Sword of Dios, which is a search term I would love to know how many times I've Googled in my life. Because it's probably more than I even realize. Sometimes you just need to look at the Sword of Dios. Okay. Okay, some references show it just as having like kind of a plain red bauble at the end, while others show like a rose shape. So that's fun. That's a fun little, Okay, yes, there's definitely a little rose shape at the bottom. I don't think it's, like, entirely three-dimensional. I think it's, like... easier to take a screencast, then save the photo and open it. There we go. Okay. This is actually a very, very nice reference photo for my purposes. Okay. Make this hand a little bigger. I love drawing roses. I would not consider myself particularly good at it, but I've had to draw a lot of rose-like flowers for various things, and it's fun when you sort of get into a shorthand for it, where you can just sort of start, like, busting them out. That one looks bad, but you know. When you get to the point where you can kind of freehand it and still make it look okay, then they become fun. I don't like sitting down and drawing detailed flowers, but I don't really like drawing detailed anything. Which is why my VTuber model barely even has shading. But I think it looks okay. Art is just a matter of figuring out how you enjoy drawing things and how your sort of subconscious mind thinks of drawing things, and figuring out how to work it into a consistent and like nice looking style. At least for me.
the very, very stark contrast between the detail in this one and the detail in this one. But honestly, even though this one was obviously, like, the reason this one is so simple is because it's an action shot, and they had to draw that sword, like, 40 times from, like, slightly different angles, probably. I am gonna lean more into this one, just because simpler art style makes sense. Thinking about whether I want the thumb to be visible here. It would be like... I mean, realistically, it would be down here. I think I would draw it more up here, so it's more visible, but I think I might just skip that. There's already enough going on down here. So, okay. I do want to draw this sword, like, with my actual pen. I want to make sure I get the lines straight enough. We're gonna try for that. Okay. Doing this like a smart person. What layer is this on? Okay, not this layer. Oh boy, I'm really bad at straight lines. Fine, I'll just do it in short lines. My art professors would be frowning at me, but I just don't have that kind of control over my hand and arm. I'm sorry. I was just never meant to be straight. Jesus Christ. arguably should have just used a line tool here. And that's my embarrassment for the week. To be fair, my tablet is up at an angle, so that's why I can't draw a straight line. Boy, oh boy. I'll decide whether I need to redo that down the line. Down the line. Shuri has just this one red line. Miki has 2 red lines. I'm gonna go with the 1 red line to keep it less busy, especially since obviously my line work is quite thick, and this line work is not. So, simplify where we can. Oh boy. No, don't play this song. You're gonna make me cry. Gonna do that on another layer. Make sure that we can get this line actually looking kind of straight and connected. We love to see it. And this is nice. I was worried that, like, some of these lines here were gonna end up mirroring the angle of the sword too much, but I think we're gonna be okay. Thinking about bunching up the fabric here, but I think I want this side to be like nice and straight and smooth, and this side to have more bunches. sort of, like, defaulted to drawing this, like... I don't even know, like, almost like it's a flap on top of a pocket, but that's not really what it is, so... Fairies has, like, a line through it that I like, so I'm gonna steal that. Just mix and matching. I think I want a more intense angle here. Take the waist in a little bit, just serve that Utina realness. It's barely different, but, you know, just a little more exaggerated. Obviously my art style is not as angular as this one, although I kind of would like it to be. This is alright. This is better. A lot going on here, but I might clean it up a bit down the line. Sometimes in a spot like this, I'll just, like, fill that in or something, but... we'll see. I'm, like, leaning in very closely. I'm ending up, like, down here. This is a lot of lines bunched together. I'm gonna make some gaps in there, just so it's a little less... feels like a big cluster of lines happening in one spot. trim here wraps back up, which is a cool look. There we go. I'm not quite sure what to do with this hip, if it's not obvious. I don't think I want it to be too rounded. That's fine. Boy, these I made these some high-waisted pants in the process of this. Gonna okay. I think that's all right. Okay, I didn't cheat the sword, but I am going to cheat this a little bit. So... okay. I think that's good. I do have to think about where things are going to connect here. Oh, this is not going to help with my cluster of dense lines situation, but maybe this will actually solve it. Let's see. have the paint bucket tool selected, but my cursor is like, do you see how big that cursor looks? That is not a paint bucket tool cursor. Yeah, no, this is an eraser. What? What do I have selected that's making my paint bucket tool into an eraser? I should probably save this. Whoops. Utuna. Okay. VTubeStudio seems to have forgotten what a paint bucket is, so I'm just gonna close the program really quick. We are now in the black void. I take a little sippy. Sippy hath been taked. Everyone at home, take a little sippy. Utuna. Here we go. It's still showing me this big thing for my paint bucket tool. Okay, well... It's showing me this for every tool, actually. Maybe it's something I clicked on, an eraser? Okay. It was a tablet problem. Like I said, this is a new tablet for me, and apparently there's a button you can hit on the pen that will change everything into the eraser. So that's neat. These are now lines. Okay. This does not look bad. Not too bad. Okay. Thank you so much. That looks lame. Looks too dinky. Must be longer. Okay. That's not bad. Continuing on. Hopefully this won't look too different from the other sleeve cuff. This one, I was thinking this one is more foreshortened, which is why it's so short, but now that I look at it, I realize that in order to demonstrate that, I will have to draw this part differently. Hello, snowy owls. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a lovely Friday, or whatever day it is, wherever you are. My day's going pretty good. I worked today, but it's my Friday, so I now have 2 full days off, and drawn some Utana, so feeling pretty good. How's your day going? Yeah, I still don't like this. I'm gonna fix that later. Decent enough. I'm glad your day's been decent enough. I hope it gets even better. At every stage of sketching this hand, I was like, I'm just gonna fix it when I get to the line work. And now I'm at the line work, so I have to figure out how to draw this hand.
Yeah. That's truly the way. Put it off until I need to color. I actually like drawing hands. I've done a lot of comics, and I think when you draw comics, you kind of have to learn to like drawing hands because you don't have an excuse not to draw them a million times. But at certain angles, they are just very hard to make it look. To make it look both right, but also aesthetically pleasing. That is true. You're right. Hands can express more than faces sometimes. Again, thinking about comics, I realized at a certain point that I draw a lot of panels in my comics that are just panels of hands doing things. And sometimes those can express a lot. Oh my god. Yeah, Naruto animators had to draw a lot of hands and a lot of toes. I love the way Kishimoto draws toes, though. He just draws them as these, like, fun little, like, rectangle boxes. I think it's a really cool look, the way he does it. But I feel bad for those animators having to draw the exposed toes all the time. My god, this is This is sure a hand. Minecraft toes, yes. You know what? Fix that later. I think that looks good enough for now. Naruto. Exactly. I can't even imagine having to animate hands. I was talking about making comics and having to draw a lot of hands. Animators, that's another level. Sometimes I think about the stuff I draw and how it takes me, like, it can take me like 20 minutes to get it to look right, and then animators just have to, like, do that a billion times a day. Okay. I'm gonna work on a new layer here because I'm a coward. Just in case I need to really tweak everything. Well, good luck. I wish you luck in eventually being employed as an animator. It does seem like a cool job. I do follow a lot of animators on Twitter. Seems like a cool profession. I really like the idea of getting to work on, like, you know, a cartoon, because there are so many people working on it at once. I'm sure that's a really neat feeling to be a part of a team making something like that. Working together to tell a story in a cool way. But yeah, animating hands doesn't sound fun. I suppose that's probably why so many Western animators just removed one of the fingers. Have all these four-fingered hands out there. Very indecisive about these lines. Oh god, yeah. Animators really... I was just talking about these hands up here and how, like, obviously this is an animation still frame, so, like, on its own, these are obviously, like, pretty warped and weird, but, like, these are such cool hands. I really love the, like, spideriness of the hands in Utena. It's a cool look. I really like it when, character designers manage to design hands with, like, personality to them. Yeah. Squash and stretch. I wonder if any Japanese shows do the, like, four-fingered hand things, like kids shows in particular, like, I don't know, Doraemon kind of stuff. Because I've never observed it before, but if not, I wonder if Japanese people ever watch American cartoons and they're like, why are there only four fingers? Because that's the reaction I would have if I saw a four-fingered cartoon character for the first time. Yeah, most anime is relatively realistic.
I'm gonna leave this line for now, and then decide later how much of it I want to fill in. Oh boy. Oh god. Drawing this ear from this angle. I never really thought about what these ears should look like in 3 dimensions. So every time I have to draw them from an angle like this, I'm like, this ear might be sticking out too far, but it also might be okay. I'll pull it in a little bit. Yeah, that's a little better. I don't mind if it's sticking out a little too far, if I think it aids the composition, or like makes it more readable. I might pull it in later, even further. We'll see, we'll see. save my canvas. Everyone out there who's drawing, save your canvas. Everyone out there who's not drawing, have a drink of water. I did both. It's true. Everyone who's not drawing, also save your canvas. I know you have it there. Okay. The eyes. Oh, the eyes. I'm like leaning down because I'm super close, trying to zoom in a little. Hello, Gengar Gaggle. Shockingly, I think basically the rest of the eye lines will have to wait until I color. Aw, thank you. I'm drawing an Utuna. Aw, thank you. Okay. Utuna. I'm gonna flatten this. Okay. And I am gonna fill this line in a little bit. I do want to fix this hand. Oh boy. Thank you. I'm glad you think it looks fluid. I get really nervous drawing on stream, so I'm glad it's turning out okay. But yeah, I'm gonna use this in my YouTube thumbnails when I start playing, the Utena visual novel. The, Shoujo Kakume Utena Itsuka Kakume Sareru Monogatari. What layer is this line on? Because it's driving me crazy. There you are. Okay. Yeah, it translates to Revolutionary Girl Utena, like a story of a 5-day revolution, or story of a someday revolution, because Itsuka can mean someday, which in the context of Utena is like, you know, Itsuka, Isho ni, someday together. But it can also mean, like, in 5 days, and I think the game takes place over the course of 5 days, so I've seen it translated both ways, so I assume it's an intentional play on words. But my favorite way of seeing it translated is, someday my revolution will come, which I just think is a better localization of the concept, even if it does not, you know, cannot capture the Japanese. Okay, question is, do I color this on stream, or do I save it for later and play some Arknights? My coloring process is really boring, so I think I'm gonna play some Arknights. I'm gonna throw this up while I set up. Gengar Gaggle, how is my audio? Is my, voice compared to music? Because I've been messing with my audio levels, trying to get my mic to stop peaking, which is what it's been doing a lot for me. I am going to turn the music off, actually. Song is a little loud. Okay, that is good to know. Maybe I should actually turn that music back on, because I don't think AirPlay mirrors the sound. I'm sure there's a way to make it do that, but I don't know how. For now, I'm just gonna turn the music back on.
Hey guys, check out this new game, Galahad 3093.
It's playing an ad.
It's a fast-paced 32-player brawl, and it's a blast.
Okay.
This is Arknights. I'm gonna play some Arknights. Oh, I have to change my stream. I'm learning how to do things as I go today. Edit stream info. Following through new event. Change to Arknights. Cool. Yes, chill beats to Arknights too. I stopped playing this game for a few months, and I picked it up like a week ago again, and there's a new event now. I haven't touched it, but I thought it would be a fun thing to do at the end of stream. I don't know how much I'll be able to play before I, like, run out of stamina, or hit a wall and get frustrated, or get hungry. But this is my wife, Lapland. I'm in love with her. Here we go. She is delightfully deranged. She is very yandere for, like, one character in particular. And I love her. I have no idea what the story is about for this event, so... The city is a man-eating behemoth, but we must dwell in its bowels gratefully. We wait until life digests us, until our flesh and bones are excreted, so that whatever remains may become nutrients to feed the city as it lurches onwards. That is the flourishing of civilization. Yeah, it's pretty good. Great Mouth Mob. Welcome to the Casimir's National Arena. Welcome to the Casimir's Major. I am none other than your old friend, Great Mouth Mob. After a long qualifying stage, this is the moment of all of Casimir's has long been waiting for. The first match of the Casimir's Major starts today. Dueling, jousting, and assorted miscellany? I've never actually spoken that word out loud. 3 categories, 8 major events, 43 minor events. Countless nights in nightclubs will take their share of gold and glory. Oh, I see I have a watermark on stream. Well, that's fine. How did Mob end up as the MC? Think he greased some palms behind the scenes? Like he bribed his way in? How much do you think something like that would cost? Mob's never been the type to keep his mouth shut. What if he let something slip right here on the big stage? Ha! You hear about that loudmouth, the bearded cage? Heard he badmouthed a pretty big deal of a night during the major. And that was the last anyone saw of him. Want some popcorn? Psst. Probably just took the fall and resigned. A by-the-book trick. Munch. I should disappeared, Munch. Not resigned. You get it? Huh. No shittin'? They're munching while they talk like Tsukasa Sulo. Today's major features 8 big nightclubs, 64 of the normal ones, and 2 unaffiliated independent nights. The Casimir's Major is a showcase of the beauty and majesty of our nights for all of Terra to enjoy. Our first match will pit the Bladehelm Nightclub against the Cloud Haze Nightclub. How many points will the 10 knights from each side take home to their clubs? A big prize pool is getting bigger as I speak. A portion of everything you spend at this arena will be added to the tournament prize for the knights to fight over. Which nightclub will take the most trophies? Which knight will stand above the rest and become
his Major's Knight Champion. Now, let us see for ourselves. Can I play the video game now? Okay, no. 5:43 p.m. Clear. The Grand Knight territory... Fuck if I know. Kawalerelek... Okay. Kawalerioki? Ball of Champions. Spokesman McGee. How's the fit, Mr. Malkowicz? Good, thanks to you. That's enough of that. Custom-tailored formal wear is a must for maintaining our image. This game has a lot of, like... This game has a lot of, like, anime... like, cute anime girls juxtaposed with, like, really realistic-looking NPC men. These are not the worst of them. I think they've gotten a little bit better at sort of blending the two styles, but some of the dudes in this game do not look like they should be standing next to an anime girl voiced by Tomoyo Kurosawa. Yes, this is Megalovania. This is actually the second time during this stream that Megalovania has come on. Do you still have the tailor's contact information? I believe you'll find his services most helpful. Very auspicious. I'm glad you think so. Sir, could you please get me a glass of wine? Thank you. What's on your mind? Nothing in particular. Maybe this banquet is just too much for me. Ah, maybe. Maybe you haven't gotten over the incident with Mr. Zarni. Quite the shame for all of us. He was a conscientious one who always put his best foot forward, whether as a company employee or as a spokesman for the KGCC. In fact, I only met him after becoming a spokesman myself. In terms of our work in the majors, he was far senior to a fresh face like me. He always treated those he respected well, yes? Maybe. Let's do away with these maybes and lift our spirits instead. Today is but the second day of the opening ceremonies, and a great day to open the Wall of Champions to the outside world. It would hardly fit the occasion for the resident manager to wear such a dour expression. Yes, you're right. Sorry. You should speak up more, Malkowicz. And there's no need to be so stiff around me. It's certainly not conducive to our working relationship. What was that? Did something happen outside? I assume there's, like, sound effects here. I believe it's a guest of honor, a very important knight. Let me check the time. See, look how punctual she is. We need more knights like her. Pardon me, I'll be right back. In the meantime, do avail yourself to your right to the open bar. Sure. The sweet release of libation is wonderful indeed. You ought to indulge in it. Madame Drost, we meet again. Good evening. Am I late? Oh, she's pretty. I like her horns. Where can I get me some horns like that? Not at all. I'm glad you could make it. I do believe the glow of the candle night will add a beautiful touch to tonight's opening banquet. Can I play the game now? Okay. It said not yet. 6:15 p.m. Overcast. The Grand Knight territory... No. Platinum's here. You're spitting dots. No need to explain yourself, Platinum. We didn't expect this to happen either. Just doing your job, of course. You do what you have to do. I screwed up. Ah yes, a screw-up. But we aren't exactly 9-to-5 office drones here. In our line of work, screw-ups are very serious. Deadly serious, even. Luckily, this time, you only let the Radiant Knight barge into the infected quarter. Oh, but that did throw a wrench into Monique's work. her job was to make a little fireworks show out of those illegal sediments, and then bring the finest Sylvestrous nightclub to Area Zero. It was going so smoothly, but suddenly, from the slaughter came the radiant night, and there went all of our plans. She's very unhappy now, you understand? We all know her temper, and if someone was to get in the way of her bounty, you know how troublesome that'd be. I didn't know what Monique was doing. No, you did know. Besides, whether you knew or not is no excuse. After all, your job was to track the infected. Did I not say a long time ago that our jobs would be changing? Now, what's with that icy expression? Oh, were you perhaps born with that face, little Pegasus? You just accused her of having resting bitch face. How seriously can I take someone who submits 17 or 18 time off requests a month? What a fucking mood. Ah, forget it. Count your lucky stars that the whole thing was about the Radiant Knight rushing into infected quarters to fight off a group of mysterious assassins did make the headlines in the major news outlets. Try to get through that one in one breath. Though the media are still our valued partners, suppressing these kinds of things cost a lot of money, and let me tell you, they don't pass up on these juicy opportunities. I'll accept responsibility for these losses. Your self-awareness is commendable, but you can't afford to accept responsibility for many more mistakes. After all, the board of directors only pays you so much, yes? Sorry. Ah, enough of that. Playing the villain isn't exactly my strong suit. We're still work partners, right? If you think so, then so it must be, Lord Roy. Tisk tisk, when you call me that. Doesn't it seem like we're strangers? Platinum Centauria. See, doesn't hearing that make you feel a little uncomfortable? Why don't we go with a nickname instead, my little Pegasus? Casimir's has many Pegasi. It's fine as long as you know I'm referring to you. Oh, right. There's just one more thing, though it's not a very big deal. If you're talking about it, there's no way I can treat it as anything less than a big deal. Then it appears you misunderstand me. I'm willing to talk to you about all sorts of things, from small talk to important matters. Haha. I heard you spared the life of... Nope. Zarni was already removed from his post at that time. I wasn't in the mood to listen to him and kill a kid. Ah, so frank. That's fine. Though I also feel bad for Zarni, that isn't the real issue here. But simply... Suzik has gone missing. Plastic Knight does not come from an esteemed lineage. He's just another tournament upstart. Though we didn't have any plans to remove him from the picture, he is the property of Royal Guards Co., and it never bodes well to let someone else take the initiative. We definitely get complaints from the KGCC. Did you find out who did it? The infected. I don't understand. How could a few infected knights accomplish all this? Who knows, little Platinum? That's exactly what we're trying to figure out right now. But there's one thing you shouldn't misunderstand. Oh, do please illuminate me. What we face is not just a few meager infected, but rather all the infected of Kawalara... Yep, of that. Mazeco Industries just delivered 8 new plates. The purpose of the plate, called Area Zero, will soon be brought to light. I've mentioned this before, right? We're going to be real busy. I understand. Good. As long as you understand. Cough, cough. It's too damn hot today. It is, it's dearly beloved. Oh god. Too damn hot today, don't you think? How nice it must be to not have to wear a helm. You can't see what's different about me? Oh. You dyed your hair? Everything, everything, including my tail. What do you think? Looks good, huh? Yeah, it suits you well. What's the meaning of that annoyed look in your eyes? Don't think I have to answer your personal questions, do I? But you see, you hold the title of Platinum. White hair, clad in pure white. Monique is Victorian, natural blue hair. Lazarite attire. Lazarite, that's a new one for the fanfics. Bluette and Lazarite. An absolutely perfect fit. But look at me, all dark and drab. Standing next to Monique, I'm so out of place, like I'm a janitor or something. So, out of consideration for our public image, I also decided on a color for myself. Hey. You... As long as you're happy. Can I play the game now? Can I play... Okay. 1:22 p.m. Clear. The Grand Night Territory, Alawarezki, Urban Crevices, Infected Gathering. Sona, I'm back! Justina. Took you a while, Sona. Rude. Some stuff happened along the way. Ashlux mentioned it before, back then during that industrial incident. Was it the Radiant Knight that helped you? Ha ha ha. Is this a celebrity effect? Feels like everyone already knows. What kind of person is she? Oh, that's adorable. I thought you weren't interested in gossip. My hometown. Back home, there's an arena. There were never any tournaments in that small arena. It was just built because that's what you do. You have an arena in a town. But back then, when I started to look up to the Knights, it was also where I started hearing legends of the Radiant Knight. It's been many years. Really? You never mentioned that before. And when did you tell me about what you were like as a kid? Fair. Maybe that is something we should talk about later. It was a long road. The road to the Grand Night Territory was so very long. I didn't come all the way here to reminisce about my old home. We're just chatting, alright? No need to be so uptight. Just chatting, huh? When the day comes that we can sit around a patisserie with nothing to fear, we can grab Ashlock and Wildmane and chat the afternoon away. Good idea. So, what kind of person is she? Well, to be honest, we only made eye contact. I have no idea if she even saw my face, busy as we were. Hey, don't look so down. It's not like I could just strike it up with the champion in front of the armorless assassins. But she's still rescued and infected like me, even with eyes on her. Maybe she really is the Radiant Knight. The very same as the infected dream about. The what now? Whatever. How about the poor guy you rescued? The old one? You asking about me? The purple hair. It really kills me. My arrow's knocked, infected. You'll help me make those low-life assassins pay the price. Can I play now? Can I play the game now? No? Okay. An aged knight. Amia and the doctor of Rhodes Island, please come in. Treat this place as your own home. Oh, I'm here now. I'm the doctor. Your rooms are upstairs. The doctors are working up on the 12th floor. This is Amia. She's a bunny girl. Thank you, kind sir. Haha, there's no need to be so formal, Miss Amia. I never expected the leader of Rhodes Island to be such a lovely, young goddess girl. Ah, to be young and full of promise. There's nothing special about me. Amia's always making things happen. Doctor. Haha, are you embarrassed? What an adorable girl. If I had a granddaughter, I reckon she'd be about your age. What a weird thing to say, if I had a granddaughter. Oh. My, her face is beet red. But I must apologize. Considering your unique status, I can't arrange an in-person meeting for you two. Mm-hmm. Don't worry, that's perfectly understandable. So, Gravel. Gravel's here. I love Gravel. Gengar Gaggle, you would like Gravel. She has pink hair. Your orders. This young lady here is a 4th Order Campaign Knight. You can call her Gravel. She's very promising. Hello. She will personally take charge of your safety while you are in Kawalerelki. Should you need anything, just let her know, and she will be of service. We cannot allow any misfortune to befall our distinguished guests from abroad, not to mention such excellent partners such as yourself during the Major. We understand, sir. Thank you for understanding. I've prattled on for long enough, so I'll leave you young people to your business. Did she just call this lady sir? Or am I misinterpreting something? Gravel, please take care of the Rhodes Islanders. As you wish. Now then, I'll be standing outside the door. If something comes up, just call for me. Right, okay. Thanks, Gravel. Excuse me, but did you need something? There's one thing. Do you mind if I come a little closer? Yes, just like this. Good. Mwah. What's wrong? Your face is beet red. That's just how I say hello, so don't think too much about it. Anyway, I'm Gravel, a knight of Casimir's. It's a pleasure. Hee hee hee. Ami is pissed. What was that all about? She said it's how she greets everyone. I have heard that sometimes nobles will indeed greet each other with a kiss, and, seeing how she's a knight, that's probably all she meant with it, right? Probably. I guess that's that. Doctor, were you able to take a breather as well? It would be nice if all the people in charge of the medical mission were as reasonable as that old lady. But this is a rare opportunity for us. It's said that every few years, the Grand Knight Territory will select a few of the most rapidly developing cities to merge with its own core city. It's a remarkable feat if you think about it. The lights from the billboards sure are bright. It's a bit of a shock for me as well. Even though I've always heard Neural talk about her homeland, I never expected the heart of Casimir's to be like this. Want to take a look around? What? No, not really. I just don't get to visit big cities like this very often. After all, how many infected get to look out over a thriving city from atop a high-rise hotel? There are people in this game who are infected with, like, a bad sickness, and Amiya is one of the infected people. If Rhodes Island didn't manage to secure a medical business contract, we'd never get to enjoy this luxury. The only thing is, I can't stop wondering about Neural, about how she's doing right now. She is the Radiant Knight after all, and this is her home. Yep, let's put our faith in Neural. I don't actually know if Neural is the way you pronounce it. I've only read it in my head. I don't usually play this game with the voices on anyway. After all, she is the Radiant Knight, a pinnacle of Casimir's knighthood, right? Aw. Thank you for coming! I hope I get to actually play the game and finish this cutscene soon. But have a good night! Bye! Oh, Doctor, quick, look at that big screen outside. Is that Neural? Oh god, she's fucking hot. Margaret, I'm done. Based on the suggestions you made last time, I adjusted the center of mass and added a retracting function. Now it should be able to... Margaret? What's on your mind? Oh, Maria. Sorry, what were you talking about? You don't usually space out like that. What's wrong? I heard some of the rumors while I was at Rhodes Island. But this place really has changed a whole lot. Yeah, we've sold off a lot of the furniture. You know, Uncle. Were it not for him, we might have moved somewhere else last year. Yesterday, someone from the Knights Association came by to harass us. Both you and I were always representing some nightclub or the family. Otherwise, don't worry, I'll take care of it. Now, that's how a big sister should be. Oh, right, here's your weapon. Master Cowell and I tuned it up for you. But you haven't had any matches lately, right? How'd it get worn out so badly? It's like a bomb went off next to it. I never realized it before, the sheer number of infected living in the Grand Knight territory. Margaret? Margaret gazes wordlessly at the skyscrapers in the distance. She can't forget the dark, garbage-choked underground, or the flickering glow of flames. Now, the infected can become knights. The Blood Knight did something incredible. Judging by the results, he saved many infected from misfortune. But this is not what a knight should be. The infected should not be callously treated as playthings just because they suffer from a disease. Can I play now? No. Okay. Sona, I just wanted to help those infected as well. The factory is running, the mines haven't stopped, the city is still developing, and more infected will end up at the bottom. They were all going to be exiled into the wilderness, but Highness Sylvestris paid for them, bought all these infected with no home of their own. That's what Master Cowell told me. Except, that doesn't change anything. They still don't have a place in this city. Right. Some infected knights have done similar things before, but there's a limit to how many of the infected or the General Chamber of Commerce will allow to hide in the city. And the Adeptus Raweldi Jesus fucking Christ. The ruling class is even more reluctant to watch the infected walk openly in their city, and they'll take measures. All the news talks about lately is the infected, and oripathy research conferences. They're whipping up hysteria. The media is trying to make ordinary people fear the infected, even if it threatens to undo the stabilizing effect that infected Knights Act has had. And the scary part is, this kind of rhetoric from the media almost always succeeds. What a fucking mood. This guy looks fun. Don't always look so glum. No money falls into the pockets of the despondent. The Radiant Knight is answering a higher calling, helping out the infected hidden throughout the dark alleys of the city. How noble. And then what? Can she give them their lives back? Can she treat their oripathy? Can she help the infected fight back against the rest of society? Who knows? Maybe she can. Cut the crap, Toland. Do you have nothing better to do? Why don't you leave the Grand Knight territory and crawl back to your den of thieves? Now that the two sisters are safe and sound, there's no more room for me here? You've already been paid back. That little bit of cash was just a formality. You know exactly the currency we deal in, Master Linar. Who gave you permission to come in? This carpet isn't half bad. The Lathian textures are being auctioned off tomorrow, yes? That's none of your concern. The origins of those two Sarkats knights certainly raise eyebrows. As a Sarkats myself, I do pity the fate of those knights. But I must remind you, this is no longer part of our business arrangement. My work here was done long ago. I had my own reasons for coming to Kawalareki, since it's not something I do often. I wanted to see if we could come to a mutual understanding, but it seems that isn't possible. Now, don't make that face. Our relationship is already much better than it was before, Your Excellency. After all, I'm just a no-name bounty hunter. To the Grand Knight territory, I'm nothing at all. As for you, oh my, haha, sorry. It would seem that you're nothing as well. I guess that makes us two peas in the same sickly pod. Pitch Fest. Do I get to play that? Do I get to play the game now? Do I get to play the game now? Oh, this looks like... Okay, tutorial level. I can do tutorial. Okay, I got Melantha and Hibiscus. It's way too dark and I can't see clearly. Those gloom pincers are lurking in the darkness. They will gain invisibility in areas where you have no visibility. Okay. Okay. So we need visibility over the area. Which I assume we get through these things? Operators cannot be deployed on areas with no visibility. Fortunately, the city neon provides a certain range of visibility, and you can deploy... Okay. I'm not gonna read the tutorial stuff. Oh, hi, Midnight! Okay. After getting accustomed to the darkness, your field of visibility will increase, just like real life. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to be doing something. Guess you have to go there. I don't know if there's any point in turning this one on. Okay. I'm going to take a very quick bio break, but I will be right back.
I return. Okay, so if their visibility increases the longer they stay on the stage, then my guess is that it might be helpful to put down ranged units early on, so they can, like, build up that visibility. That's my gut instinct. Looks good. Going in blind. God, more reading. Okay. Greetings, Madame Drost. What are you reading there? A wayside poetry anthology, Mr. McGee. Ah, you've always been keen on the like. I still remember my first time seeing you stood in that blood-soaked arena with the stench of iron, carrying a book like this too. Your surroundings were every bit out of place with you. You recall the details quite vividly, it seems. Ah, haha. Ashamed as I am to admit it, I'm one of your fans too. If you're not busy, I must have you sign something. It would be my greatest honor. Excuse me, Mr. McGee. I'll leave the wine you requested right here. Thank you. Send my regards to the other staff. Let's take a moment to celebrate, Madame Drost. I would be dearly happy to. A toast. A toast. Truly a fine wine. It's a coveted Gaulish bottling, and its value would boggle any mind. A worthy title for a day such as today. And for a knight such as you. You flatter me. I've simply been of good fortune. This poetry anthology, authored by a poet of little name from my hometown, I very much adore the verses he pens. Ah, a Lathian anthology. The title means Twin Moons and Marigold? Your Lathian is superb as ever. Haha, it was simply necessary to learn for diplomacy. I'm guessing you like marigolds? We very few Casimirians nowadays who know how to appreciate poetry. In the end, the letter can't break free of our mind's eye. These are all but marks for imaginations. To the contemporary man, poetry is no more than warrens of words lacking aesthetics, too self-assuming, too pretentious. Perhaps Casimirians are accustomed to a different sort of consumption now, a kind poetry could never match. The very typical course of things. Might you be insinuating? I'm merely discussing poetry, Mr. McGee. Don't you have something else you'd like to talk to us about, madame? Oh, I wonder what. Ah, your new glasses suit you very well. Aha. Well, it's sharp of you to notice such things. What a surprise, haha. However, that's not quite relevant to you. No, there's been some prior rumors going around the intercity net and print presses. Ah, the red wine baths? Yes, it's been slandering your reputation. Do people really bathe in red wine? Wouldn't it stick to them so? Excuse me? I assume. I'm not sure. And who would believe such news? Some would, Madame Drost. Some would believe it. Sure as they know it may not be the truth, they'll still let the information color them. Could we not clear the air? Ah, you always do take the non-knightly matters too lightly. I've gotten in touch with Rose Paper Union HQ. It turned out to be some entertainment editor's doing. It seems it had already drawn considerable attention by the time it was noticed, and with all factors at play, no retraction came. This is the way they work. I give them no mind. You're very forgiving, but that strengthens my feeling you've been wronged. You've donated practically all your income to the poor of Lathanian, to build schools back home, to set up nomadic platforms. But even if you deny the rumors now, the masses know the taste of delirium already, and they won't care what the truth is. Hurting and slandering are simple things. They'll grab hold of the rumors and spread the news. Sounds like Twitter. And how many times have you seen, after the truth came out, those who'd work against you turn to help you wash away the lies, to make the facts clear? Gossip can be fresh and exciting to people, while the truth is an all too boring thing. By all rights, this is how it is. How are you so unconcerned?
Others should see an example in an upstanding, honorable knight such as you. This ought to be better for your reputation, and besides... Mickey? I'm touched. You're all too thoughtful a person, and all too tender. As a chamber spokesman, ensuring no external factors are of disturbance to any knight is part of my duty. That said, I'd like you to care more, please, about what happens to you. Oh, I have a question for you. When will we have the competition schedule? How cannot even your own matches concern you? Provided nothing happens, your next opponent will be Greybeard Knight, followed by the Radiant Knight. Are you that shocked, madame? Of course, the Radiant Knight, Margaret Nurl. I've heard this name many, many times. Such beauty, firmness, and grace, too. That's a little gay. The chamber wishes you victory. And yet, a candle to the Radiant. What chance do I have of winning? Don't be like that. Knight titles nowadays are more for catchiness than anything else. They've got nothing to do with true power, Madame Drost. You're very strong. Can I play now? Can I play the game now? Okay. Oh, I've won! Damn it, you cheater. Haha, V's still top of his game. You're the big fat loser, Cole. You belched on purpose calling start, didn't you? Put the stool down, Cole. That one's not built good. Get another one. I win, Cole, you big fat loser. What did I walk in on? Arm wrestling? What are you carrying there? Some medicine I just picked up. Oh, from Linar? It'll turn me the other cheek, I know that. Besides, I don't even think he'll start taking it on time. They couldn't be more different personality-wise, but there are some areas where he and the sisters are very much alike. I heard him and Margaret had a real proper duel once. Margaret won. Who knows, maybe that's just how you wake Linar up some. I don't reckon that boy's got anything to wake up to. He's awake as can be. Too awake he is. That's what turned him on so funny these days. Oh, Linar. No, never mind. Hi, everyone. Oh, Sophia's here too. Maria? What are you doing here alone? Someone came looking for Margaret just now, so I came over ahead of her. There aren't a lot of cases where someone's been exiled and then allowed to return as a full citizen. They need to check over so many legal documents. Funny that, their bunch went to hell and back to catch Margaret out, and now they welcome her back with open arms? Plotting something, aren't they? That's what was haunting me before. Can't you two talk something nice for once? We're just worried, you know? Things really do go belly up, we'll pack our bags and leave Casimir's, head to that Dorhis Island, or what's it, to take a look-see. Rhodes Island. Maria, how's your uncle? Ah, I think Uncle Linar's still at work. His shift might be over soon? The Radiant Knight gave that boy a harsh talking to, didn't she? Ah, been a long time coming. If old man Nurl was still around, he wouldn't have stood for Linar letting himself go like this. Maria? My sister could only make her return to the field because Linar lost that duel. He's not going to have much to say now. Oh, so Linar knows when to admit defeat then. But when they dueled, he didn't even use the slightest bit of arts until the end. What? Was he throwing that one? Scared to go all out, gave himself an excuse for losing? That's my sad reckoning. Of course not. Admitting defeat? Throwing? What makes you think he'd do something like that? He just can't stand Margaret. He can't stand the Radiant Knight. He didn't deem her worthy of using his full arts, pure and simple, nothing else. Can I play now? Okay, we're skipping the rest. I want to play the video game. This is a fully voice-acted game. I don't know if there's much point to me reading it. Okay. When in doubt... Exu. Always a solid way to start. Oh, she can't see jack shit. Oh, they're gonna come this way, aren't they? Oops. Gotta put someone on that bottom path. Okay, they're coming. How long will this stay lit up? Okay, unlimited duration. That's nice. Oh, I should probably, okay, we're good. Did not need to put a healer down. Doctor, I can still fight. I know you can. Oh boy. My desktop. Agenda proposals +3. Okay. I want this. And I should probably, think more about which of these I actually need, but whatever. Okay. Okay. Oh. They're gonna go all the way around? I don't know if this is a smart play. Alright, yeah, this is fine. Hmm. Wow, I'm so good at this game. Okay. Oh no. Lapland doesn't even reach that hard. Reach that far. I thought I was gonna do something clever there, but no. Hi, Lapland. Okay, let's actually look at the map before we do this one. So... It looks like maybe it'll be too dark around the exit to put a tank in front of the exit, potentially, which will be interesting to deal with. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, yes, I cannot put anyone in front of the exit. And I can't put any ranged units down. For now, we Lapland. Oh, okay, now I can put someone in front of the exit. I thought it was gonna make me do something hard. But we're good. Oh, he's dying. Okay. Spectre. AoE healer. Oh god. Well, you're a bitch. We're good. Oh. Explode. My head explode. Okay, we're good. I love to play Arknights. This game is so fun. Didn't look at the map again. As they say, fuck it, we ball. Okay. So they're gonna come here first. I should probably be putting units down quickly so that they can start, like, expanding the light range around them. I assume? Whoa, did Exu just die that quickly? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, people. Amiya, take this. Oh god. Well, you're an asshole. This guy here, kind of an asshole. Reed is really holding up over here. Oh, okay, okay. I did not bring her back fast enough to get those points back. That is fine. Oh. Oh, shoot. There was another one. I forgot. Okay. We've learned some things. Okay, let's look at this more closely. Okay. This... the, like, enemy exit place with the stairs. Okay, I guess they come up the stairs and then down those stairs, and then they come out those stairs and into the exit, so, I think I need to set someone up, like, by this red place in the middle to, like, specifically just be killing them before they can do that. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to light up... Oops. I don't know if I'm going to be able to light up far enough to the top of that map. Maybe I should just put another one down. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, how far does the light from this expand? Not very far. Oh god, my healer. Oh god. Nope, 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 nope. Shit. That, did not go to plan. Boy, you are an asshole. You lady in the middle. I've had enough of you. Okay, Spectre's got it. Spectre's got my back. Not perfect, but we did it. I think I'll be able to, get auto-deploy on that next time. You didn't do anything. I didn't even deploy you. Getting this. Teach me, Arknights. Teach me what to do. Okay, so don't fuck with those guys. Got it. Uh-huh. So they won't move until we have visibility there. Interesting. What do we do? Oh. Oh, cool. So I can put down little light pads, I guess. Where do you... Okay. Oh, I have to put more down. Okay. Maybe have swapped those? I panicked. Okay, we're good. We're good. I am full of regrets. All I have to do is wait 54 seconds till I can deploy those guys again. Who are you? Your range. Well, boys, we really beamed this one. We really beamed this tutorial. We still beat it. Neat. Okay, let's look at the map. Okay. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Put vector right there. How will Reed fare in this position? Okay, she's fine. Oh, never mind. She's no longer fine. Bye. Okay. Okay. I beefed this one. Okay. Boy, they are all going the bottom route, huh? Oh. This is a good place to put a vanguard. Oh, no. Maybe not. Maybe not so much, actually. Midnight, my less good Lapland. Help us out. Oh my god. Those range bitches are really doing it to me, huh? Okay, well... First try? Things were learned? Maybe? I'm gonna ignore read entirely and just try to set up well. Don't need the healers down quite yet. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Didn't think I would need to light that up already, but I sure did. Okay, I need healers. I need healers. You got this, Heavy Rain. You fight that bug. Maybe I should have put passenger there. Oh boy. These ranged guys. Oh god. I don't really know how to deal with that. Should I maybe... How weak... How... Okay. They're not very fragile either. Okay. Well... This is the predicament. I could grab a support unit, but I don't super want to yet. I wanna... I also don't know who I would get. We're gonna try this again. Oh. Oh, I have a limited number of those. That makes sense. That actually makes perfect sense. I don't know why... Yeah. Okay. Starting over. First of all, vector. Get there. Amia. Heavy rain. Oh god. Nope. Nope. Need to focus more on healers. Okay. How's Exu do? Passenger, please. Okay, you... Okay, attacks inflict a certain amount of corrosion damage after several that sucks. That thing you do? That sounds like it sucks, actually. Yeah, this is not looking so hot for little old me. I mean, I guess... if I put a tank down, since they'll only attack, like, the most recent unit I put down, if I put, like, a tank, like, right up here between them, maybe it could distract them for a while? But since they deal, like, other types of damage, I also don't know if that would help. Erosion damage. Their defense is low. But they are very strong, and they have a lot of HP. I kind of want to try setting Heavy Rain down between them, just see how long she could survive. That up in advance. Okay, okay. Heavy Rain. Tank him, sweetie. Tank him with all your might. And I didn't think this far ahead. I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do next. Okay. So that didn't really work, is what I'm finding. Yeah, they still have all their health. That's for sure. I'm gonna try one more time, and then I'm gonna go have dinner. But this is fun. This is very fun. I should play more Arknights on stream. Let's see. If I could take someone in... I could always just try to do that. I'm sorry about my watermark. I will buy this program. I didn't know it was gonna watermark me like this. Okay, hurry up. Hurry up. I'm gonna light up this tile? set up my nuke. My instant cheese. Oh god. Oh, they're really killing you, baby. Maybe that wasn't so smart. Well, now I'll just passenger their asses. Yeah. They need to nerf Passenger. He is simply too strong. Okay, okay. Well, my friends, this has been fun. Thank you guys for coming to this somewhat more informal Friday stream. We did some art. We played some Arknights. I had a fun time. I hope you guys did too. I think I can stream more this weekend, so look forward to that. But in the meantime, have a lovely Friday.